Hi, welcome to my channel Artsy Hub. I'm Anudip Karkera here, and today I'll be sharing how we can paint this beautiful watercolor painting. So let's begin. This is a big area here. Okay, this is a big area. This is a big area. So let's use a big brush. My blue color, light blue first. See, gently do it like this. Now from the top, you're going to do. See the direction like this. You can even paint upon the tree as well. Here only one direction, horizontal direction. So you're not going to leave space for the tree. Instead, you're going to color the tree as well. But be careful when you're painting near the house. So carefully give an outline here. You can even cover the tree trunk since we have painted it light. Make it a little dark here at the top. Take little more paints and just spread it like this. Don't spread it downwards like this. Okay, never spread it down, only horizontal like this. See, let's change the color a little bit. Let's mix a little bit of dark blue for light blue. Okay, and here see the strokes. First outline downwards. Okay, like this, downwards it is. See, curvy downwards in this way. Here it's curved. Downward strokes. You can complete it later. See, I've painted it downwards, okay, for the waterfall. Till here it has to be, and then it goes like this, round curve, curvy lines, curvy strokes here, and then again it's going to be the same horizontal strokes for the water.
Light blue or dark blue?
Light blue.
Sir, but light blue is in the sky also.
Yes, no problem, no problem. Splashes of water here, some curvy strokes. There will be a little bit of momentum over here created due to waterfall. So here curvy strokes because of pressure. And then this is going to be green, the rocks are going to be black, and this is going to be green. But for this one, this has to dry. Okay, this part has to dry. There are a lot of water splashing upwards here. And you have to do a little curve also here, little curvy strokes also. Okay, the water flows from here, comes down, hits the ground here, hits this water. That time what happens? See, these curves will be formed over here. Okay. Let's take green, dark green. Let me add dark green over here for the sides. So we are going to do it part by part. Just be careful when you're painting this region. Okay, so after giving an outline, you have to immediately blend it with water, so that the outline shouldn't stay, there shouldn't be a mark. Next, let's take some dark green and add dark green over here, and even apply dark green first and then dark green later. So let us try that here. So first let's add light green first. Let's see which looks better. Light green I've added. Next I take dark green. Line, and it shouldn't look like a box. I'm going to gently blend it by pressing the whole brush, not by the tip. Okay, the whole brush here. Now when you're painting these rocks black, see, make sure this portion is dry completely, or else when you add the black, this will enter this green and the whole thing might spoil. Next I'm going to use the same green to paint here. Completely adding with dark green with some ground here. Next let me take light green. Let me add light green upon this. See, if there is any line formation like this, then just skip it. Okay, let it spread on its own. The tree looks a bit odd over here. Let me just correct this tree. It looks much better. Done. Now see, this looks very nice. The roof. So this is how you properly plan which part you have to paint first, which part you have to paint last. Okay. Lift my hand a little bit. I'm just going to paint this carefully. We had drawn a branch, but it's got covered here completely. It's okay. So the blue has covered, isn't it? Looks nice. Beautiful. Okay. Next. Light brown. I'm going to carefully give outlines here like the horizontal strokes. You shouldn't be taking a big brush here because this has a sharp corner. And horizontally paint it in this way. Now here, see, this is easy. this is a big area, so you can easily do these strokes like this. But now as you get this side, it's a bit difficult over here. So what you have to do, you can simply change the direction like downwards like this and cover the white region and then adjust it like this. Done. Next, you have to wait for this portion to dry now, okay, or else when you add paint here, the brown is going to spread over here as well. You shouldn't be painting the door now. The door is also going to be brown, the window is also going to be brown. They are small regions, you can paint it later. Now this big region you have to paint it, okay, after the roof. Now let me check this portion is dried. Now this isn't dried, I can still see it's a bit wet. This is almost dried now. So let me paint this rock. Until then this will dry. So I'm going to take black and then I'm going to use two brushes. One to add paint like this. One to add paint in this way. See, just only this much. Another brush, you have to take little water, see, removing the excess water, little water. Now you have to blend this whole thing inside, just tapping it in this way. Keep certain portion white, it will look nice. Next rock. Again, take less water, then blend it. Looks nice, isn't it? Even this. Yes, looks much better. Now here, in between these two rocks, I will increase the darkness by adding a little more paint. In between these two rocks, I'm going to add a little more paint here at the bottom. Same thing over here. See, now these three rocks, if you see, in between here, now this is going to be dark region here. Okay, first we just color this. Use a second brush to blend. Last rock. That's it. Beautiful. I'm taking yellow ochre, lighter shade. I'm going to carefully do this. Less paint, paint it lightly. That's it. Now the other side here. Oops, the green has entered a little bit. I'll just try to remove it. Okay, now let me take a little more paint. See, first I painted very light. Next, let me take a little more paint and cover this region like this, a little dark. You have to be careful when you're painting this edge because this is a dark color, the green. It shouldn't spread up. So this looks nice. Now if you want to paint the door and the window, the walls have to be dried. So until then, what we will do is, let's take a little more dark brown. So we had black in this brush, we are going to use the same. We're going to take a little bit of dark brown and mix it with black. Okay, now I'm going to give an outline here like this for the tree. Outline here, see, like this, just an outline one side, and then I'm going to use my second brush, remove the water, and see, just blend this edge, not this one, just this edge over here like this. Just drag it like this. And a little grass here. So how to do it? You have to just do it like this. From top, drag it to the bottom like this. Let's make this portion a little dark. This portion seems to be dried. Let me carefully paint the door.
That's the outline. And then inside. And then here. Okay, just a line. And here. That's it, looks nice. Now here I left a little bit of space over here. Let me just correct it. I can add a few more grass here and there. And even add a few flowers as well. That would make it look still pretty. And here a lot of grass.